boyfriend fell in love with someone else and I couldn't be happier. When Mike came back from Afghanistan, I barely recognized him. He'd lock himself in our basement for days, jumped at every sound, stopped talking to everyone, even me. The therapist called it severe PTSD, but that didn't explain why he suddenly withdrew our entire savings, bought security cameras, and started carrying a gun everywhere. I was about to leave him when he got the mysterious call. His old commander needed him for one last mission, tracking down Atlas, a military K9 who'd gone rogue after his handler was killed. The dog had attacked 3 handlers who tried to retrain him. They were going to put him down if they couldn't rehabilitate him. I begged Mike not to go. He was barely holding it together himself, but the next day, he disappeared. For 2 weeks, no contact. When he finally called, his voice was different. "Come to the training facility," he said. "There's something you need to see." I found him in the K9 yard, covered in fresh scratches and bite marks. Before I could scream, he held up his hand. "Wash," he whispered. He turned his back on a massive German shepherd, Atlas, and dropped his weapon. My heart stopped. Atlas lunged forward and gently pressed against Mike's legs. Mike's hands were shaking as he explained. Atlas wasn't aggressive. He was having panic attacks. The attacks were him trying to protect handlers from threats only he could see, just like Mike had been protecting me from his invisible enemies. Now they do exposure therapy together. Yesterday, I watched them graduate as a certified therapy team for veterans. On Atlas's new service vest was a small note, "Will you marry us?" The